going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, make sure to subscribe. Turn on the little bell notification so you can see when I post more videos like this one here. Today I am at Blazeoffroad. So Mitchell at Blaze does all the wiring on my truck. He makes full custom harnesses for everything that he does. Today what we're going to be wiring is the 10 Morimoto 4-bangers on the AL Off-Road roof rack. Now we're going to do this in a way to where the outer 4 lights are on their own switch on the Switch Pro, and then the inner 6 are on their own switch on the Switch Pro. That way I can run either just the center white lights or the amber corner lights. Or you can run them all at the same time, doesn't really matter. But let's dive into it, show you this harness that he's making, and hopefully help you guys out. Alright guys, so Mitch is cutting all the wires to a specific length to be a perfect fit for my light setup.
Yeah, so basically what we're doing is going in, we're going to pair them in groups of 3. So we have the outsides done already and 1 harness because those are going to be amber obviously, and then we have 6 in the middle. And just the easiest way to connect them all together is to do the 3 on the left, 3 on the right, pair those together, and then run that wire down the windshield up to the Switch Pro's kit.
So now that we have all the wires cut to specific lengths, Mitch is going to show you guys how he uses specific plugs and why he uses them and how he connects them and basically attaches them.
Yeah, so essentially we're using Deutsch connectors here. This is what these lights come with. Diode Dynamics also call for these. A couple of lights on the market call for these. Obviously, the Baja Designs and some other lights out there use weather pack connectors. Really not a fan of them. They crack and break way easier. These Deutsch connectors are much higher quality. Everything from pins that we use are machined solid pins. We use machined solid pins on these, so they're not stamped pins like weather pack connectors are. You can see that you have these prongs here on these, and those basically get folded over the wire. Whereas on these guys, it's a machined solid pin. And so we use legitimate TE connectivity crimpers on these. You set all your settings on your back, you set your depth right here, and then you go through and connect or crimp all these. And it's a 4-pin crimper, so you end up with a really solid crimp from all 4 directions on that wire. So we're gonna go through, crimp all these guys, throw them in the plugs. They clip in nice and tight. You throw, I'll show you the locking pin or locking mechanism in there as well. So in this case, these plugs are wired so that the 1 or A side is power. Clip them all the way in like that. The B or number 2 side, depending on your manufacturer, and I buy TE connectivity plugs, so basically the highest quality ones on the market. Through, grab some of these guys, and then these guys actually lock your pins in place when you throw them on there like that. Alright guys, now that we've gone ahead and connected the plug, put the sheathing on, and threw the heat shrink on there, we're shrinking it down. We got all 3 of those done now, so we're going to go ahead and connect them to the runners that will take it to the next 3-piece harness on the other side of the truck, connect it all together, run it down the windshield, connect to the Switch Pro's kit. So now we're using our parallel splices from TE Connectivity, connecting all these wires together in one solid crimp. We're using Blackburn cable lug crimpers on this guy. Get a nice super solid crimp on here. We're gonna go all the way down this little piece, making sure we get it crimped super tight all the way through. We'll do the ground next, and we'll go back, throw a piece of heat shrink on it, keep them isolated.
So just so you guys can see, this is what I was talking about in the beginning of the video. This is the Blaze Off-Road difference. You've got everything made to custom lengths, harnesses made from scratch. He's using the best wire you can get, the Deutsch connectors. He's using those pins he talked about earlier. Every Tech Flex. This is the carbon one?
Yeah.
So this is the carbon one. So if you ever have to do anything yourself, you can see which side is power and which side is ground, which is really nice. Now, the other thing that sets them apart too is everything in here is labeled. So I know what switch is running to what. And you guys can actually get this kit from him at his site. I'll link it down below in the description. Promo code The Dark Yoda will save you about 10% on it. But he's got pre-wired Switch Pro kits and pre-wired Garmin kits as well. And it'll look very, very similar to this. It comes with the bracket, comes pre-wired, all the heat shrink and everything.
All right, guys, so on top of selling the pre-wired Switch Pros kits and the assembled Garmin kits for the Tacomas and Forerunners, we also sell fully pre-made harnesses. This one doesn't have the carbon. This is an all black harnesses. This is a ditch light harness specifically, but we do sell obviously the carbon harness as well, where you can see that wire through it, just like Josh was saying.
If you guys need anything from Blaze Off-Road, their site is in my link tree on my Instagram. You can go to my Instagram at @the_dark_Yoda. Click the link tree in my bio, go to Blaze Off-Road. Anything on the site, use promo code The Dark Yoda. You guys will save 10%. So you're getting 10% off on the pre-wired Switch Pros kits, the completed Garmin kits, the brackets, the wiring harnesses, anything you guys need. If you need a tune, they're on there as well. If you're in Colorado, want a tune, hit me up, and we can get it sorted out with Mitchell at Blaze to meet up with you guys and tune your stuff for you.
All right, guys, so we just finished up wiring the Morimoto 4-bangers for Josh. We've got 10 of these things up on the roof. We got the 6 of them wired in the middle, and we have a separate harness for the outside 4 that are going to be all amber. You notice one of the outside sets is white right now. He's got the amber ones coming, no big deal. So we got those harnesses wired up, tied up. Obviously, we use all American-made and German-made products. TE Connectivity makes some amazing stuff. All of our wire is TXL American-made wire. Super high-quality stuff, super high-quality sheathing. Basically meant as a lifetime harness. He will never have to replace this harness, and this harness will probably stay with this light bar if he ever decides to get rid of it, and it will go on any vehicle this thing ever goes on. The harness will truly last as long as the lights will.
That wraps up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed that, learned something new. If you're in Colorado, hit up Blaze Off-Road for all your wiring needs. The guy does phenomenal work. I'm not gonna have anybody else touch my truck for wiring just because I know Blaze is gonna use the best products. He's gonna take his time with it. Everything is cut to perfection. But these Morimotos, they're very, very bright. If you guys have any questions, comment down below. Make sure to hit that bell button if you're new so you can see more videos like this. Until next time, guys, peace.